Talbot glanced nervously at Wes, who beamed one of his mischievous grins, the type which always made Talbot's stomach drop in fear as he stepped into the darkness. Damn. Talbot moved into the shadowy cave, stumbling through the dim light and scenting the faint odor of mildew. A hidden rock smashed into his shin, and shards of pain shot through his right leg. He cursed loudly. The next instant, a hand was clamped over his mouth, and Wes was hissing in his ear. "Understand this," whispered Wes urgently. "The thing in this cave will, in all likelihood, already be upset about us being here. If you carry on like a stupid schoolgirl, it'll probably piss him off even more." "Sorry," mumbled Talbot. "Do not be sorry," rumbled a throaty voice from further down the echoing cavern. "Come around the corner so I may see you both." Talbot tried to choke down his heart, which had leaped to his throat upon hearing the deep voice. He followed the sound of Wes's faint footsteps through the dark cavern. It was a long grotto, and as the voice had promised, they soon came to a bend in the natural rock formation. They crept around the corner and were abruptly bathed in a light so bright Talbot found himself unable to see, forcing him to squeeze his eyes shut. Hearing Wes cursing beside him, he guessed the same had happened to him. Talbot instinctively crouched low to the ground and heard Wes do the same, but the commando seemed to be shuffling around on the floor of the cave, searching for the way back. "There is no retreat from this room," stated the loud, raspy voice they'd heard moments before. "The exits are now sealed, and you are trapped." Talbot ceased hearing Wes's movements. "What do you want?" asked Wes. "I want to know if you are a threat to my people. Your previous actions, or the actions of the one you claim was Prometheus in your guise, almost destroyed us. I will not allow such a thing to happen again." "Are you Fenrir?" asked Wes. "I am known by many names, but yes, that is one of them." "Are you the same Fenrir who appeared in our world? The giant wolf who tore apart the White House and then snacked on a griffin like it was a bucket of KFC?" "I have no idea what those references are, but yes, it was I who visited and threatened you on your home world." "How did you travel forward through time? It's not possible," asked Wes. The brightness shut off with such suddenness Talbot was temporarily stunned. He slowly opened his eyes and saw the cavern was now bathed in a much more comfortable glow. Yet to call the place a cavern was a travesty. The room might have been carved from natural rock, but the walls, ceiling, and floor were smooth, polished like granite. Benches and shelving traced three of the walls, taking their shape from the natural rock cut directly into the stone. A simple table adorned the center of the room, behind which was seated a man. Spinning around, Talbot saw a smooth rock panel had slid into place where the entrance had been, sealing the room. He quickly looked back to where the man was sitting. "Who the fuck are you?" growled Wes. Talbot flicked a glance at the commando and saw he had his .45 out and trained on the mysterious stranger. "I am Fenrir." Talbot studied the stranger. He appeared around 30 years old and seemed normal enough, although perhaps too neat considering the era, even to the point of being fastidious, especially when compared to the Vikings accompanying them. Yet on closer inspection there seemed something feral about the stranger, an untamed quality within the man, beneath the shoulder-length silver hair and eyes the colors of ash. He wore a simple loose tunic of gray belted at the waist and dark gray pants. "Bullshit," snapped Wes. "I saw Fenrir. He's a wolf the size of an elephant that pops in and out of existence. You're not threatening me, that is." "You aren't the same," mused the stranger calmly, ignoring Wes's statement. "I had thought there was something different about you when we met in your time, but was distracted by that flying creature. What did you call it? A griffin? Amazing beast. Are they common in your time?"